suggest to, say, the CFOs of the world and the operation manager, facility managers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera,
Yeah.
to maybe obviously watch your videos, but is there something they can do to educate themselves on the process?
It's really tough. I mean, like, anytime that you're talking to an insurance broker, I mean, they have an ulterior motive. They want your business. So, I mean, yeah, watching my videos is probably a really good way to get objective advice. That's, I guess, is the biggest thing, is looking for objective advice. I don't really have a good answer for you, actually, and I'm really sorry about that.
Well, that's our next episode.
Yeah, I guess
right?
so.
How to go through the due diligence process. That's a big problem in a lot of companies, because you expect your procurement people or your accounting people to be experts in everything.
Yes.
And what kind of risks does that present in your mind?
I mean, if anyone thinks that they're an expert, and they probably are in a lot of ways, but they take that attitude when it comes to insurance, I would say that there's a good chance that you're not an expert when it comes to the insurance industry. I'm in the insurance industry, and it's a moving target. Things are constantly changing. And again, actually, I'll go back to that landfill example that I gave just a little while ago. So I was talking to that controller, and I was like, so please send me over all the relevant legislative acts that are related to your industry and that you have to follow. The insurance companies want to see that. And I was like, I could go out there and try and find it myself. But in reality, I'm not in your industry, so I'm just not fully aware. And if there's a change in your industry, like, I'm not going to be the first person to find out about it. So that's probably the biggest thing I would say, is that if you're not in the industry, it's kind of hard to keep up with all the changing trends. And yeah, I guess it is good to get advice from a bunch of different people, but then once you find that person that you can trust and can be your advisor and your broker partner, I would say hopefully you trust them and stay with them for the long term.
Speaking about partnering, it's one of those things that some people say that in the insurance business that I'm a specialist in your industry.
Right.
Okay. How much can we trust that? Because you have a whole bunch of new people coming around and saying, give me a shot at your business, give me a shot at your business. But they are the experts. Yeah. Or at least that's what the poster says.
I mean, it's tough to say. And again, I would say, like, anyone who is like an expert in your business, maybe they're an expert in doing the insurance for that business. Like, one of my coworkers, for example, he used to own an oil and gas company, and it was a pretty big earthworks company. And is he still an expert in earthworks and oil and gas? I don't know. Like, I don't know how much he's been keeping up with that. So, I mean, they're probably an expert in getting the insurance for that industry, and that's not a bad thing. But I would say that, yeah, hopefully they're keeping good company and people that are actually still in the industry, so they can keep up with the trends and the changes that are going on.